We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Pilar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he lays off there 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Line drive base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 258 the average to begin play, 18 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Now the 1-0 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard ground ball to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average coming in at .332. 13 home runs and 33 driven in. Ball one. Benintendi on second. Devers on at first with nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here at .304. 11 home runs and 46 driven in. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
First and second now, one man out. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as it's grounded sharply to first. Reined in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So striding forward now, Justin Smoke. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's 1 down now.
Batting back, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Digging in, Bobby Dalbec, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jonathan Arauz. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Garcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just hung in there on that one. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he takes ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Wilson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson.
The right fielder, Marquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1. Here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Yelich is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
So far on the year, Yelich is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Vasquez finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So a runner at first with one out now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A check on first by Sale. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Sogard. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hiura has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in now, Jonathan Arauz. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Strike called. 2-1. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch to him.
Too high.
One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike. Hey.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Wilson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 29.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Garcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. Orlando Garcia with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now is Lorenzo Kane, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Eric Sogard. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Inside ball 3.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Waits. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here it comes. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Brewers 1. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Kevin Pillar.
Now here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Goldbeck.
Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ball.
3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Arauz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Brewers 1. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he popped him up. Arauz ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Line toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Boston's out in front, 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect. over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Matt Barnes is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Keston Hiura will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite...
1 run scores. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
The left field, number 24, Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-4 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First offering on its way. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there's ball 1. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Mo.
Tyrone Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Brewers. Number 15.
Striding into the box, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
0-1 for count.
3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Jake Faria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jake Faria.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The center fielder, Kevin.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Jonathan Arauz.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Popped up. Pena is there. And the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Omar Narvaez is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Down to 2-1.
Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Marcus Walden takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate, Orlando Garcia trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Lorenzo Kane. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Aaron.
Standing in, Eric Sogard. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ready with the 0-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains tied at 4. Omar Narvaez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Brent Suter comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Brent Suter.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The right fielder, Marcus Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that time.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Full count still. Line towards center field. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Rafael Devers. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he falls behind 0-2. Suter hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. A 1-2 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hiura's got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. Josh Taylor takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
We are into extra innings, and next the dangerous power threat, Keston Hiura. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. So in case you're wondering, there's a look at what remains in the Boston bullpen. To the plate now, Avisail Garcia tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyrone Taylor. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out, runners at first and second. And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And he is in there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Omar Narvaez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Darwinson Hernandez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Wilson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Kane. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Comes set with the 0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Brewers 6 and the Red Sox 4. Josh Hader enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hader was born in Maryland. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that misses. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Arauz. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Brewers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Brent Suter wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.